Chapter 2. Where am I going? Hi, welcome back. Here we are once again in this world that we're trying to make ours. The village has grown, and I'm hoping that I have made a few friends last week. Speaking about last week, it was a blast. We built this beautiful home, and a bit has changed since last week. Enjoy the differences, and sit back and enjoy the tale from this week. Last week we discovered while digging for stone an abandoned mine shaft. We did not explore much of it last week because my goal was to get stone for building, but this week is different. Since my few unfortunate deaths last week, I don't have any iron left to my name. I wish to fix that and get some armor. Something that I do miss from last week is those iron boots. That was my first trade in this world, from that friendly village in the snowy forest. So, as we're in this middle of this mine shaft, let's take some time to slowly light it up, clear the way of any hostile mobs. Along the way of killing zombies, creepers, and mining iron, I will set up a little station to get geared up. I have also noticed, like many abandoned mine shafts that I have explored, minecarts with some scraps left in them. We will take some of the valuables that we find. Over the course of exploring this mine shaft, I have noticed two, and maybe even three poisonous spider spawners. Maybe one day when I am brave enough, I might farm them for string or experience. Here is another randomly left minecart. Let's take a look inside. Whoa! What's that? The old miners left a whole diamond in there? That is a value that I will not waste. Now, after getting more than a stack of raw iron, and I'm geared up with new tools and a full suit of iron, we should head out of here. This big hole looks like a good place to exit the cave and the mine system. Just need to fight my way out of here with the baby zombie and collect the resources and climb out of the hole. What an inconvenient time to come out. It is dark out. Now we need to dodge and weave to avoid getting attacked and tracked back home. Wait, what is that noise? It sounds like a witch. Oh, never mind. It's just a nice wolf. Wait, I know. If I feed it some bones, she might become my friendly dog. There are some sniper skeletons out here, and the sun is about to rise. This gives me the perfect opportunity to get a pet. Ah, the skeleton did not drop a bone. That is unfortunate. I will just need to come back and tame her later. Let's go back home and check on the village. After all, it did survive a night without any rest. That is not a good sign. The iron golem is not looking in the greatest shape. I think I will use some of this iron to heal him up. After all, I do feel a bit responsible because I did not sleep. I have just cleaned out my inventory and I still would like to get some better gear, maybe even set up a library for enchantments. Before I go off and jump back into the mines, let's do some chores around town. Check on the farmers and see how the breeding of their animals are going. I am also interested in the crops that they grow. I know that too. The chief farmer and his son supposed to be growing wheat for the town, and the pig farmer supposed to be growing carrots. If any of them is not doing right, I should see if the cleric wants my hand to help put it right. After all, I did make them their own private fields. Now, to go and journey deep into the caves. I dug a fairly deep already, but I stopped because I heard lots of skeletons. I suspect there to be a spawner nearby or a really big cave. Dig, dig, dig. Yep, I was right. Loads of skeletons here in this cave, and there's a spawner right in the middle of this room. That might come in useful if I plan to get enchanted gear. I might have journeyed into the caves a bit. I did get some more iron, but I didn't find any diamonds. You see me journeying back up because I forgot coal. That is one mineral that is really hard to find in the deep parts of the world. Also, now that I have these bones from the skeletons, I can go back here to where I saw the dogs. Ah, Here you are, my new friend. And you also want a friend of your own to join? Okay, I will take your other friend. Now, what to name you to? I think I will name you Witch because that is what I first thought you to be. And for your other friend, might just have to wait till inspiration comes. Time to head back down. Wait, first I'll say hello to the wondering trader. Hi, trader. Any wares that I might need? The trader responds, I reckon there's some nice exotic trees here that you might fancy. Yes, I say. That sapling looks just right for me. How much for that and the two leads? How about 10 emeralds? I agree and pay him the money, plant my sapling outside my home, and journey to the deeps of the world. Look! Not far into this cave, I've found this massive area, and I see diamonds on the other side. I need to tackle this smart. First, run down, dodge and weave while placing torches. Next, kill all who follow me back up here. Then do the first two steps on repeat until it's all clear. Then get me those diamonds. Although I should play it smart. I should get only what I need until I have found a fortune pickaxe. First diamond mined in this world. What an exciting moment. Just need three more since I have one already from the minecart and we need two more for the pickaxe and two for an enchanting table. Now I have the diamonds. Let's make a diamond pickaxe to get some obsidian. Let's find a lava lake in these caves. There's one. And with a splash of water and some patience, we will have the 4 obsidian that is needed. Up and to the surface we go to put this enchanting table down into a library. Wait, I need to build one first. That is a library. Let's build one, and while we do that, I will explain the situation. This is a small village, and since they don't take kindly to strangers, I wonder what they will feel like with magic. This is why I have devised a plan. I will build a library and write out books about magic. Then, when one of the villagers decides to become a librarian, if his interests are right, he might become curious and sell his magic to the town. With any luck, other villagers will introduce magic into their trade. With this, I technically introduce them to magic, but no one will know. And I will just play innocent if asked. To get all the books needed, I will need paper and leather. The exact count I'm not sure, but we can figure it out. I know we need more paper than leather, and paper comes from reeds. I also don't have enough reeds. That is why I'm exploring out into the world to find the exact amount that I need. The exact amount of paper that I need is 15 times 3 because I need 15 bookshelves. And each bookshelf takes 3 books, so that is 45 books. And each book takes 3 paper, so that is 135 paper, aka 135 reeds. I did manage to get a lot of reeds, but I am still missing 32 reeds short. So if I plant 32 reeds, then in a bit I will have enough. In the meantime, let's check our leather situation or find a good candidate in the village for librarian. If I don't have enough leather, I will need to figure something out with the farmer. Before I managed to get the farmer, I had a villager approach me to become a librarian. I just needed to evaluate him. Some librarians go mad because they are trapped looking at books all day. I started the test with blocking him in the corner of his house. While he was there, we politely negotiated what his job was. After agreeing to something, I needed to lock him in the deal, but I forgot that I had no money left. That then became my desperate attempt to get books, to seal the deal and get money. The Fletcher was happy to help with the money. He would give me 2 emeralds for every stack of sticks I brought him. When I got what I needed, I went back to the villager and he changed the deal because I was too late. So we started negotiations all over again. Eventually, we agreed on a new price, but it was way higher than the previous price. However, I did like it better. He would become a librarian for a book and 22 emeralds. In exchange, he would immediately give me some knowledge that he learned. What is that knowledge, you might ask? That is the knowledge of mending tools for experience. Since it was a bit more expensive, I needed to quickly get the last few emeralds. That led me to chop down some more trees and do a bit of trading, and finally I had enough to buy and recruit the librarian. While I waited for the last few reeds to grow, I thought of the leather that I needed. First, I went out and killed all the cows around town. After all, they are mine for making the fields for the growing of the crops and raising of the animals. However, that was still not enough. That leads me here to the farmer. The chief farmer said, "Hi, what can I do for you?" I said, "Hi, I have a bit of a petition for you, but I'm not sure what you want." "Go on," said the farmer. I continued, "Well, if I need more leather and you have cows, if I can kill them to get enough leather, what would you like?" "If you can make me a nice house and a silo, you can kill as many as you want for the rest of your life," he said. "Thanks, that's a deal." "Do you need it right away, or can I make it later?" The farmer said, "I don't care. If you can at least start this week, then I will be fine with that." After some slaughtering, I got all I needed for this enchanting setup in the library. To test this out, I will enchant my first tool, this iron sword. Now I have a bottleneck to my enchanting. I need more experience. I have an idea though. Remember that I have the skeleton spawner from before? I will dig it out and farm the skeletons for bones and experience. After getting the room all ready for the spawner, I realize that I'm missing a key ingredient. That is soul soil. I need this to make the skeletons go up so that they fall again to damage them. To one hit kill, the exact number of blocks that they need to drop is 22 blocks. However, the soul soil is what I need for that. I need to go jump into another dimension. Time to seek the materials to go dimension hopping. I already have a diamond pickaxe, but if I can get some better tools, that would be great. After all, the Nether is not the friendliest place to be at. To help with this, I will build a small blacksmith and hope that one of the villagers will be willing to move in. I know there is already an armorer in the village, but the village is lacking a blacksmith and a toolsmith, so this building will hopefully help both of them out. Building the blacksmith was not hard. I just had to make sure that nothing can burn. The villager they wanted to be the blacksmith was set up with everything at home. He just needed the yard. However, I did build a small house and outfitted it, but he told me, "No need for doors or windows yet, because I'll live in my other home first." I needed some lava to get the blocks for the path forward into another dimension. Thankfully, I remembered this lava pond near home from my journeys. While I mined this, I will explain the situation with the blacksmith. After helping him out and organizing some tools, he had nothing to trade yet because he was still just an apprentice. I then decided to risk it and head into the nether on my own with the tools and armor that I have. After much mining of these blocks, it's time to build the nether portal. Since I am still not willing to address the topic of magics with the villagers, I'm going to need a place to place this out of sight of the village. While perusing the area, I have come to the decision to build the portal frame on the other side of the river. Hopefully, that is far enough away that it won't bother the villagers. This portal frame is going to be made with a 3 by 3 hole in the middle because then it is an odd number easy to build around in the future, and it has nice symmetrical measurements. Let's light the portal and see what adventures await us for next week's story. A small cliffhanger on the edge of the portal, I know, but we have done heaps and hope to see you soon in the next story.